Hello, my friend. This is the time of year where we need to start transitioning our skincare and our wellness routine from summer to autumn. So, if that is something that you want to have tips for, stay tuned and let me tell you all about it. Okay, if this is your first time here, I am Purple Essence by Evelyn. I am here to help you rediscover your God given beauty and vitality so that you age well with grace, confidence, and purpose. And so now let's talk about that summer to autumn transition. It's hot. Right now, it is still hot while I'm recording this early September. But that's not going to last. It's going to shift. And just like we're going to be shifting our boots and our sweaters to work with the weather, the climate, and the temperatures, we need to do the same thing with our skincare, with our wellness, so that we are taking care of ourselves. Things are changing, and we just need to adjust with it. We do this all the time. And next year we're gonna do it again, and then in the summer we're gonna switch back again. It's something that we always need to do. There's different concerns that we have in the summer that we have in the autumn. Like for instance, summer, the temperatures are hot. We have a lot of humidity and a lot of moisture in the air. And then in the autumn time, it's generally drier. And then we generally have drier skin. And when I talk skin, I don't mean just this, I mean all over. So I'm going to talk to you about all over transitioning and also internally, all the transitions. So number one, I would say that, like I said, the weather's different. So you want to make sure that you are still using a hydrator. But remember, I said we have more moisture in the air, the hydration, the humidity in the air just really keeps our skin moist. It's totally opposite when it comes to autumn and winter months. So for the autumn, you would want to change out your lightweight moisturizers and hydrators to something that's more rich, a richer or heavier cream that's going to adjust to the weather conditions. Another thing is, don't forget to exfoliate. Like, let's exfoliate all the summer, all the things from the summer. And hopefully you were exfoliating all summer long. But if you haven't, you've got a lot of things up there that's accumulated on your skin. And so you want to make sure that you are exfoliating. I exfoliate 3 days a week, or foliate / mask 3 days a week. There's a difference between the two, but today we're going to talk about exfoliation. It's so important that we exfoliate because you want to make sure that you're getting all the dead skin off of your face, so that all the other products that you're using is going to be more effective. You're going to get better results from all the other products when you remove all the dead skin from your pores, from the surface of your skin. So when you exfoliate, you want to make sure that your skin's a little moist, because you don't want to be too harsh on your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. So you want to dampen your face, apply the exfoliator, massage it in, and depending on the exfoliator you're using, you could just take it right off. So use it like a scrub, or you might want it to last, sit on for 15-20 minutes. So it really does a deep cleanse. Now, again, it all depends on the product that you are using. So you want to make sure that you're using great moisturizer. You want to make sure that you're exfoliating. And then here's something that I noticed. This is a common mistake. So if you've done this, no worries. I got ya. Here is where your education comes in. Don't ditch your sunscreen. SPF is still important. We don't use the SPF because it's hot, or because the sun's out longer. We use SPF because we want to protect ourselves from the UVA and UVB rays. Those rays damage our skin without that protector of having the sunscreen. Now, when I'm talking skin damage, I'm talking lines and wrinkles, discoloration, age spots. The sun is your number one factor of aging your skin. So you can fight against that simply by putting on a layer of sunscreen. So you want to do that every single day of the year. In the summertime, of course, yeah, we're in the sun more. So we want that protection. But in the winter time and in the fall time, we're going to have rain. The sun rays reflect off of the rain. It reflects off of snow when we come into winter. So be sure that you're still using your SPF. Don't pause on that. And then third, I would say, or my fourth, hydration, your exfoliation, your SPF. Okay, so number 4 is your serum. So you may have paused on the serums. I even said, yeah, if you want to pause on serums for the summer, okay. But now be sure you're bringing them back in. Maybe you didn't pause. I didn't really pause on mine, but if you did, start bringing them back in, because this is a time when you want to address the age reversals. And that's exactly what the serums will do. So using high quality serums, you're going to have the age reversals, you have the correctives from the serums for all of the skin issues that you have. So there you have it for that. Now, again, like I said, we're not talking about that. What I just gave you were tips for this, but now let's talk about the body. The body, you still want to use the same 4 steps. Now, I didn't mention the step of cleansing. I hope that's a given. Make sure that you cleanse every day, twice a day, your skin. And I do a double cleanse in the evening because, number one, even if I'm not wearing makeup, that sunscreen that is accumulated on my skin gets that buildup. So I do a first cleanse and then a second cleanse. But for your body, you still want to use the same 4 techniques that I teach for your face. Number 1 is cleanse. You always want to cleanse. I think we know that. We're going to shower or get in the tub. So you want to cleanse. Number 2 is to treat. Now, we don't treat with serums, but we do treat our bodies to exfoliation. Now, same like we need the exfoliant for our face, same thing. We need to slough off the dry skin. Again, in the dead skin, again, our skin gets drier, not just your face, but the body. So you want to be sure that you sloughing off all that dead skin so that your moisturizers are going to go deeper into your skin and work even better. But get all that dryness off. So you want to cleanse, you want to exfoliate. Number 3, you want to moisturize. So of course, your body lotions, your body oils, your body creams, body butters. So that's your moisturizer. But again, you still need step number 4 for the rest of your body, and that is your protector. Yep. Make sure that you are putting sunscreen on the entire body, not just your face. So you want to make sure that that is taken care of. So there we go with our face, with our body. But now let's talk about the rest of you, the wellness part of you. I hope that you're going to be able to schedule in more sleep. This is a time where it's more cold and flu season, right? So you want to be sure that your body's getting rest. When your body's getting adequate rest, it can help build up your immunity. So you want to rest, make sure you're getting lots of sleep, make sure you're taking care of your gut health. You want to eat healthy foods. You want to do some supplements to take care of the gut health. You want to have great nutrition. So maybe we're not going to have, of course, the summer fruits of the peaches and the strawberries and all of that. But this is a time that we can lean into all the gourds. We get to go into like the butter squash. You can add, butternut squash. What is that butternut soups that we can have? The butternut, you can cut them up and put it in your salads, but just lean into the root vegetables. Those are really good. So I love the fact that we have such variety that we can switch them up according to the season. So the nutrition is really important. But again, you also want to make sure you're still getting some exercise in. All of these things are going to help. So you want to take care of your whole body this autumn, starting with, you know, your skin, your face, your facial skin, your body skin, your inward, your health, getting all the support that you need. Now, if you feel like you may have some gaps in any of those, please take my skincare quiz and my wellness quiz. I'll put them below so you can take those quizzes, see if there's any gaps that we might need to work on together so that we're getting you exactly where you need to be. Another thing that I do in the autumn is I do this all year long, but I am more intentional, mindful of using On Guard. I mean, I even love the name of it, On Guard, that protection. So I'm using the On Guard products so that my immunity is strong, so I'm not getting the cold and the flu. Be sure that you're washing your hands a lot because you might be touching things from somebody else that may have the cold and flu, and now you touch something. So you want to make sure your hands are clean. You want to, you know, just do things a little bit differently in the autumn that we do in the spring and summer. So, so those are tips that will help you to have a very healthy autumn season. And I took some notes and make sure I covered everything I wanted to say. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, change up, new moisturizers. Yeah, I got it all. Got it all. So yeah, I want you to be healthy and glowing from the inside out. This is a great time to just lean in and just enjoy. I also have an autumn scroll and shop. So you can just kind of see, you know, you can check in there often to see like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to make sure to take care of this, and that, so that you are being, you know, the very best version of yourself this autumn, because it has everything in there that you'll need. It gives you the tips that you'll need as well. So check in with the scroll and shop, and really some fun ideas of what you can do and change up your systems for autumn. All right, so I hope this was helpful. If you have a friend that needs to shift into spring, summer to autumn, and guess what? We all have that because everyone needs to do that transition. Please share this with a friend. Who do you care about that you want to make sure that they're being healthy holistically, not just your face, not just the body, but the inside too, taking care of their health. Please send this to somebody that you love and care about, that you want them to have a healthy and glowing and wonderful autumn. Because who wants to be sick with a cold and flu when there are some things that we can do to reduce those risks? All right, because really, honestly, the exercising, the eating healthy, the gut health, the sleep, the On Guard, all those are things that we can do to have a healthy autumn. But we also want our skin to be as healthy as well. All right, see you next time, next video. Bye for now.